So today we're going to take a look at celebrities that have taken a life. The top 10 celebrity killers. Number 10 is Sid Vicious. In 1979, after the Sex Pistols broke up, bassist Sid Vicious was in a drugged up state when he stabbed and killed his girlfriend Nancy Spungen. Vicious died 7 weeks later while out on bail because he attended a party and overdosed on heroin. Number 9 is Mark Wahlberg. Mark Wahlberg was charged with attempted murder when he was 16 years old. He struck 2 Vietnamese men with various objects while yelling racial slurs at them, leaving one man blind. He ultimately pled guilty to the crime and served 45 days in prison. Number 8 is Aaron Hernandez. Former New England Patriot tight end was found guilty on charges of first-degree murder. In 2013, he shot and killed his friend Odin Lloyd in an industrial park only a mile away from Hernandez's house. Number 7 is Oscar Pistorius. 4-time Paralympic gold medal runner and double amputee Oscar Pistorius was charged and found guilty for the murder of his girlfriend in 2013. He fired 3 fatal shots through a locked bathroom door, and Pistorius claimed he thought he was firing an intruder, but he was ultimately found guilty. Number 6 was Laura Bush. When the former First Lady was in high school, she neglected to stop at a stop sign when she was driving. She hit another car and killed its driver, Michael Dalton Douglas, who happened to be a classmate and a close friend of hers. Number 5 is Ray Lewis. Ray Lewis was charged with the murders of 2 men when he and 2 of his friends got into a brawl with another group, ending with 2 men being stabbed to death. Police got an arrest warrant the next day, and Lewis and his 2 friends were taken to jail, where Lewis testified against his 2 friends. Ray only got 1 year probation, while his 2 other friends were both acquitted for charges of murder and assault. Number 4 is Matthew Broderick. In 1987, Matthew Broderick and his then-girlfriend Jennifer Gray were on vacation in Ireland. Broderick mistakenly drove on the wrong side of the road and crashed into an oncoming vehicle, killing the driver and passenger, who were actually a mother and daughter. Number 3 is Caitlyn Jenner. Olympic athlete and Kardashian patriarch Caitlyn Jenner was involved in a fatal car accident on the Malibu stretch in February 2015. According to eyewitnesses, Jenner's SUV rear-ended a white car that sent it careening into oncoming traffic, where it was struck by a Hummer. The driver of the car was killed and several others sustained injuries, while Caitlyn wasn't hurt in the wreck. Police say that Jenner wasn't speeding at the time and passed a field sobriety test, and there was a claim that Jenner was being chased by the paparazzi, but police don't believe this to be true. Number 2 is Snoop Dogg. Snoop Dogg and his bodyguard were charged with the murder for shooting Philip Walderman, a rival gang member. Snoop's bodyguard was acquitted immediately on account of self-defense, but Snoop wasn't acquitted until 3 years later. Before we get to our number 1 pick, I want to throw out some honorable mentions. Michael Jace. The Forrest Gump actor Michael Jace was charged with murder for fatally shooting his wife in front of his 2 children. Although he claimed that he was just trying to hurt her and shoot her in the leg, he was found guilty of second-degree murder in 2016. Lewis. Sons of Anarchy actor Johnny Lewis broke into his 81-year-old landlady's house and bludgeoned her and her cat to death. Lewis's body was found on the driveway, apparently from falling off the roof or the balcony. Phil Spector. In 2008, record producer Phil Spector was charged with murder when he shot and killed Lena Clarkson. Spector claimed that Clarkson had committed suicide, but he was found guilty and sentenced to 18 years in prison. So our number 1 pick is O.J. Simpson. O.J. Simpson was charged for murder for stabbing his ex-wife Nicole Simpson and her friend Ronald Goldman. After an extremely publicized trial, he was found not guilty. He was found guilty in civil court though, and he even wrote a book about what would have happened if he had committed the murders. Although O.J. was found innocent, many people believe that he did get away with murder. So there it is, the top 10 celebrity killers. Be sure to hit the subscribe button for other top 10 lists, like the top 10 unsolved murders, top 10 animal predators, and the top 10 conspiracy theories. See y'all next time.